no expression, nothing. Hi guys, my name is Connie aka Coco from PV. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe, follow, hit the notification bell. Guys, help me grow. This is my first video. Help me grow. Please just follow. You don't break anything from your bank. Follow me, and I promise to give you authentic, real content. So today's topic, I'll be talking about his reaction when he found out that I was pregnant. He was age 27 at that time. That was in 2005. And I was age 23. That was in 2005. Guys, I know you're already doing the math to find out how old I am. I am 41 years of age. And I have 3 beautiful kids. Okay. So, you know when you have that feeling that you are pregnant and your boobs are swollen, and guys, I'm gifted. I know, I'm gifted. And your boobs are swollen and all those kind of things. I did not experience that. I found out that I was pregnant already 2 months into the pregnancy. I was not monitoring my menstrual cycle. So, you know, at that age, you not follow things up. So, I'm having tea. Sorry, guys, I'm having tea. My herbal tea. Ginseng. So, just this other day, I was just not feeling well. And I said to my boyfriend at that time that I'm pregnant. And he was like, how do you know that you're pregnant? When was your last menstrual cycle? I said, I don't remember. I haven't been keeping track. And he said, how do you know? I was like, I don't know, but I just feel something. I could not explain it. So we decided to go to the doctor. At that time, we didn't have cars. We were still young. We didn't have cars. We took a taxi to my doctor in Mletsane. He is still my doctor to this date. So we went to Mletsane to my doctor. I told my doctor of my suspicions and we did a urine test. The urine test came out positive that I'm pregnant. And the doctor was like, congratulations, you're pregnant. And I was like, I looked at him. No expression. Nothing. And that got me worried. Because of that worry, I then said to the doctor, no, doc. You know, urine tests can be phantom pregnancies. There can be an error. There can be something. We need to be sure that I'm pregnant. He said, no problem. Let's go into the sauna. We went into the sauna room. They put gel on me. He was like by my head watching the monitor. The doctor then put gel on me, you know, that process. And we looked at the monitor. And the doctor is busy going and going and says, oh, I see a head. Like, oh, great. It means I'm pregnant. I smiled because I was genuinely happy. I'm the only child, you know, growing up being the only child, you always want to, you wish, when you see larger families with siblings, you wish, oh, I wish I had a sibling. So I was happy, though I was scared. I will tell you later why I was scared. But at the same time, I was happy. So it means I had mixed emotions. I looked at him when the doctor said, I see an expression. You know those things in the movies when they tell you that you're pregnant and you look at your partner and he kisses you on your forehead. And I was expecting something like that. Mugai just stood there and looked at the monitor. Now, I did not know whether I should express happiness or sadness. And I just also followed suit. And then I just looked at the monitor. The doctor said, I see the head, the legs. Oh, perfectly healthy baby. I'm like, and then, oh, I see another head. Oh, you see another head? It's like, yes, you're pregnant with twins. Shocker. I'm pregnant with twins. And he goes on to say, oh, the head, you see the spine, I see the legs, I see fingers. And then he's like, you know what? Let me look for a third baby because sometimes they hide. I'm like, what do you mean third baby? Triplets. It's like, yeah, let's just check to be sure. And then he went on to check. And then he put on the heart monitor. And then we can hear the heartbeats. 2 heartbeats. I looked at my husband. He was, okay, my husband now, but then he was my boyfriend. He was quiet. He was quiet. No expression whatsoever. And the doctor was not even paying attention to his reaction or my reaction. The doctor was just going through the monitors to see that everything is fine, development is fine. And he looked at the monitor doctor and he looked at me and said, everything is fine. All the organs seem to be developing properly. I see the spine is there. He measured the heads to tell me how far along I am. And then I was like, 2 months, like, that's like, I was like 9-10 weeks, like going into 3 months. So the doctor finished, and then we went back into the consultation room. He printed out the scan, and then he said to me, I always advise people when they're pregnant with twins to start as soon as possible with antenatal care. Guys, that is very important. He said it's very important that you start very early. Don't wait for late to say I'll go later. As soon as you're done here, go and book and then attend and drink all the folic acids. And he says, and government hospitals are very good. He wrote me a referral letter to go to Baragwanath Hospital. Guy next to me, still no expression, still no questions. And then I look at him and then I said, babe, I'm pregnant with twins. And he was like, yeah, you're pregnant with twins. Like that's what he said. Yeah, you're pregnant with twins. I was shocked. Then we got out of the doctors. We got into a taxi. The doctors at Mletsane, and then I was staying at Mapetla at that time. And then we got into the taxi. I got home by the gate. He kissed me and he said, I will call you. And I said, how? Baby, just like that. And he said, I'll call you. Mind you, I do not know how to say I'm pregnant to my mom. I was raised by my mom, my grandmother, and my aunts, and my uncle. And you know they have high expectations. You know, my mom didn't do so well at school. So, you know, parents live vicariously through you. So they had so much expectations from me. And then at that time, I was working at a law firm as a legal secretary. Was I? Actually, I was not even full-time. I was part-time working and then studying, you know. So I had all those things running in my head, as in, how am I going to announce this? What am I going to do? What if this guy, you know, guys will always tell you that they love you, they will marry you, but when shit hits the fans, you know, I was worried. And I was raised by a single parent. Am I going to have kids that are also raised by single parents? Is the cycle going to continue? And mind you, at the back of my head, I also have a picture of his reaction. All of this are going through me at that time when I have to walk into the house and see my mom. How do I mask? How do I cover the disappointment, the excitements? You know, how do I mask all those emotions so that my mom doesn't pick up what is happening with me? Okay, Mugai kisses me and then he goes and he says he will call me. I go into the yard. I go to my mom. My mama, who are you? I know I was with my boyfriend. And, you know, we went on. We slept that night. He didn't call me. And I'm anxious now. I'm wondering what's going on, what's going through his head. In the following morning, he calls me. He says to me, did you tell your parents? I said, no, I did not tell my parents. I'm not even sure I'll be keeping, because your reaction, there was no reaction. You did not say anything. I don't know if you're happy or you're excited or what. He says to me, Connie, I was shocked. I was happy. I was shocked. I was worried about you. I was thinking to myself, what did I do to the poor child? And also I was thinking finances. I was shocked, but I'm happy. And then I asked him, did you tell your mother? Because he was also raised by a single parent. I said to him, did you tell your mother? And then he says, I told my mother. And then I was like, what was your mother's reaction? He says, my mother is happy. My mother is excited. Then I say to him, okay, your mom is happy, is excited. You are happy, you are excited. But now the problem is my parents. Do you know, I was not even afraid to tell my mom. The person I was afraid to tell was my grandmother. Yo, that woman is strict. Firstly, she was going to ask me, how did you fall pregnant? Because I know your whereabouts. You know, we sneak and we lie to parents That's how I got pregnant. I sneaked out of the house. I lied. You know, even though I was over the age of 21, I was treated like a child. That's how strict my brain was. So that is the person I was most afraid to tell. Yo, but chums, hey. 2 weeks go by. Mind you, I still need to go to Baragwanath Hospital. I don't want to go alone. My boyfriend is working. I need to tell my parents, and I cannot prolong this for long because soon I'll be showing. And the doctor had advised that I must do the antenatal thingy as soon as possible. Okay. A week goes by after I found out I'm pregnant. That means now I'm at 10 weeks. Another week go by, I'm at 11 weeks. And then one day on a Saturday, I'm like, Mom, I've got something to tell you. She says, what? Was somebody serious? She said, Joe, so, King Kawen, Mom, I'm pregnant. Please, 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 don't tell my grandmother. Don't tell Coco. Mama, I'm pregnant. How about you tell Coco? You can't until we were in pregnancy. Mama, not now. Wait. What is your boyfriend saying about this? I said, he's happy, he's excited. He has already told his mother. So I'm just not ready to tell Coco. Please give me time. I will tell her personally. She's like, okay. And then I say, so I need to go for antenatal classes or whatever. And then she says to me, okay, no, I'll take you to Baragwanath. And I showed her the referral letter. I showed her the scan. She was excited. She's happy. She had only one child, and my mom loves kids. She wanted more than, but unfortunately, God only gave her me. So she was excited. Already, those were her kids. So we went to Baragwanath Hospital. I booked. I was taken to sauna. Everything was checked. The babies were healthy. The heartbeat was strong. Everything was just good. We come back 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Now I'm like now into my 3 months, going into my 4th month. I'm still not feeling heavy. You always hear this thing that when you're pregnant with twins, you'll have a big tummy. You'll have, I'm still not feeling heavy. I'm still not feeling anything. I'm still active. I use the bus to go to work, and then I would run to there was nothing heavy on me to say that I'm pregnant. Then going into 4th month, usually at home we would have family gatherings on the 4th month. And this family gathering I was not told about. This other Saturday I see my aunt with her husband packing. And then I'm told, Connie, I cooked. And at that time, nothing is registering. And I had even forgotten that I had not told my grandmother about this. How? Bagena, Bantumedisa, they grape me and I cook. And then we sit by the fireplace. It was just after winter, like into spring. And then I dish up, we sit by the fireplace, go dining room, Raja. Remember, I asked my mom not to say a word. I will tell my granny alone. Oh, there goes my mom. Cook. The moment she said, I have news, my heart started beating fast. I started sweating because I knew deep down when she said she had news, she was going to rat me out. Hey, the woman did exactly that. She's like, Cuckoo is my grandmother. Cuckoo, I have news for you. Her exact words was, Konu imile. Good Konu is pregnant. And then she kept quiet. And then I looked around. I looked at my grandma. Konu was like, And then my aunt was like, My aunt was like, congratulations, you're pregnant. She hugged me. She was happy for me. And then Cuckoo looked at me like, Connie, You are brought into this house. You are pregnant. This house, it's your mother's home. And you are bringing a child into your mother's home, whereas your mother brought you in. So when is this cycle going to break? You should be pregnant when you are married in your own home. So now I'm going to have to take care of the tloholwana. That means I'm going to take care of great-grandchildren, whereas you are a grandchild in here. And, I knew this was going to happen. That's why I wanted to tell her at my own time and prepare her. Yo. Who is the father of the baby? I'm like, how, Makoko? Only one person that I'm dating. The one you know. And I said his name. He is the father. What are his intentions? And I said, I've always communicated his intentions. He said he wants to marry me. He wants to start a family with me. And then she says to me, you started with what you should have ended with. He should have married you and then had kids with you after. I'm like, okay, now I'm pregnant. What must I do? She's like, what can we do? Congratulations. We'll see what his actions are. And then he says to me, and what is his family saying? Does his family know? I'm like, yes, the family knows, the mother knows, and the mother is very excited and happy. She's like, excitement does nothing. They must act. Yo! Chomza. Yo, but Chombaka. Then, excuse me, I was coming down. And then, there comes the question, how far along are you? Now I'm in my 4th month, going to my 5th month. I'm like, I'm 4 months pregnant. Ha! Uruchikatabeka! O pregnant for Nakweka! Connie! By the time we take you there to report that you're pregnant, you would be showing you'd be big. Why didn't you tell us early? I was like, I was scared too. How long were you planning to hide this? I just didn't know how to come to you, Gugu. Well, everything went well. Hey, guys. When they say, after you report, you will show. I'm telling you, a week after reporting, those things that I said that I was not heavy, I was not feeling anything, I was this, I was that. Iyo. Mpa. Poof. Yabaka. Yabakolo havele wabonahala. It became obvious that I'm pregnant. My stomach grew big, my boobs grew bigger, And I was pregnant with twins. And then we went to the sauna for my antenatal. He was very supportive. He was there he walked with me this journey throughout. And he wanted to pay lobola before I gave birth. Because he just wanted his kids to have his surname. He did all the traditional things that I expected of him. He paid lobola. He paid damages. And yeah. That was that. We went for a sauna, and then I was told I was pregnant with twins, a boy and a girl. And it was explained to me that they are not identical because both of them are in different sex, meaning he fertilized 2 eggs. You guy, 1 shot, 2 eggs. Hey, guys, I was happy. I was ecstatic. I was even more happier that he is happy because I did not want an absent father. I did not want to have kids who will experience what I experienced. I wanted the cycle to be broken. It was not my wish to get pregnant before getting married, but it happened. And I'm glad that the partner that it happened with went through this journey with me, kept his promises, married me, and he did not marry me because I was pregnant with twins. He married me because we loved each other, we respected each other, we had the same background, and we wanted to break the cycle, and we wanted to do things right, like different from how our parents did things. And that is it. I was blessed with twins, a boy and a girl, on the 28th of March 2006. You can do the maths. We are now in 2023. It means I have teenagers now. But the journey was beautiful. I did not experience any problems, except at the later stages when I was 35 weeks pregnant. When my stomach was starting to drop, they would sit on my placenta, and there I would spot. But then I was advised to have bed rest and relax. And then I gave birth through a cesarean section because they were moving anti-clockwise, so they were a breech. They were very active. When I went to go give birth, that is a story for another day. I gave birth at Baragwanath Hospital to healthy twins. They were like, the girl was 2.5 grams. The boy was 2.3. So it was a fairly healthy weight for twins. And they were healthy. So guys, for next story, please follow my channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will give you more content. I will give you interesting, authentic content. But Hamza, it does not hurt. Help this girl grow. Welcome this girl into this movement. Yeah, YouTube. Guys, please help me grow. Help me grow. I will give you more stories and we'll enjoy. Take this ride with me throughout my life. You know, I'm enjoying life now. My kids are grown. I'm doing what I love. I'll give you more content about law, how I got into law, how is my career going at this stage, and. So follow this girl. Thank you. Bye.